Hello, Summer Smasher students, founders, BSG participants. This is the Summer Smasher Student Showcase. We've been running this showcase all day long, letting students present what they've been up to this summer. Up next is Team Delet, who I'm very excited to hear from. Delet is one of our newer teams. So this is the first time they've participated in Summer Smasher. I know that they love you guys because they've never shut up about you. So let's hear what you guys have been up to. Take it away, Team Delet.
Thank you, Ursula. Hello, everyone. Thank you for giving us your time today. We are Team Delet, and we are excited to share our summer project with you. Delet is the only company that offers fully secure self-show apartments. Scheduling house can really be a nightmare for viewings. We all have experienced the frustration of conflicting schedules when trying to view houses. As an international student, I nearly got scammed because I couldn't tour a house in person. Real estate agents face the same problem that they can't be in multiple places at once, which limits the number of properties they can show. Our solution is Delet's self-showing houses. Prospects can enjoy self-showings at their convenience, scheduled through AI, with features that they can use to remotely lock and unlock the department doors and obtaining a detailed report with real-time notifications. In short, we are here to save your time and give you the freedom to tour a house from anywhere in the world. Now I'm going to pass it off to Aneri to talk about her project.
Thank you, Satya, for the introduction. I'm going to talk about the chatbot that we developed. So we designed a chatbot to enhance the user interaction by leveraging the advanced artificial intelligence technologies to provide the intelligent and contextual responses. So our chatbot incorporates technologies like OpenAI's GPT 3.5, and this allows the tool to understand and process user inputs in a very natural and intuitive manner. My role in developing the chatbot was with respect to the database and the front-end development. The data retrieval is integrated with MongoDB and accesses multiple collections such as the user profiles, the property details, and meeting records to pull relevant information in real time. The adaptive responsive layout. To ensure that our interactions are as user-friendly as possible, we've implemented adaptive responsive layouts for displaying different types of chatbot responses. And lastly, the optimization performance. We've implemented React Query, which facilitates the management of data fetching and synchronizes the state across client-server interactions. Thank you so much. And now I'm going to pass it on to Sanjana, who's going to talk about her project.
If this is a recording, I can't hear her, unfortunately. Sorry,
Oh, really?
guys.
Yeah.
Maybe make sure that the it's sharing your screen sound.
Do you know how to make sure that that's enabled?
There's like a toggle for that, like a little toggle button. It usually asks right when you go to share. Okay, actually, if you go to your share screen options and then go to advanced options, maybe. Oh, hold on, I'm not sure. I know it's part of the share screen process.
I found it.
Awesome.
Sorry about that.
Yeah, start the video over too so that she gets her whole thing.
Are you guys able to hear it?
My name is Sanjana and I work on developing the web app for the AI chatbot solution. Firstly, the user interacts with a chatbot interface built with React. And by interact, I mean sending messages or questions that the user might have about the apartment. The backend is using Node.js and Express, which handles API endpoints for retrieving the messages, which are then forwarded to the AI service. The AI service then processes the query and sends the response back to the backend. All the messages in the backend are stored in an array and appended with each user and bot interaction. As this array gets appended, the messages are fetched from the backend using React Query, and the frontend displays the new messages on the web app. We've added features like responsive design, which essentially means that it automatically arranges itself on different screen widths like iPad, desktop, mobile, etc. We've also added an end chat button on the top right corner, which triggers sending the chat history via email using NodeMailer. That's it from my side. Thank you.
Thank you, Sanjana, for that excellent overview. I will now dive into the methods that we explored while developing our chatbot. We initially considered two approaches. I focused on method 1 and also contributed to method 2, which my teammate will discuss next. So method 1, it involved fetching data based on the meeting ID and passing it to the LLM. This retrieves all the relevant data from the MongoDB database for a specific meeting, providing comprehensive context. While thorough, it does risk exceeding GPT's 4096 token limit and can be inefficient for large datasets. My role in this project was diverse. I assisted with data interpretation, then moved on to implementation, working to improve response generation. I worked on different methods and also assisted with fine-tuning. I also helped in creating a dataset with 700 plus questions to boost the model's performance across various scenarios. Now I will pass it on to Harsh to talk about his experience.
Thank you, Ashmika. So now we look forward to the method 2, where we provided the LLM with a direct schema and fetching this data from the MongoDB based on the user queries. So this method relies basically on the schema to interpret the user query and retrieve the only necessary information. So one of the key advantages of this method is its efficiency in using tokens. This efficiency makes the approach more scalable and adaptable, allowing it to handle varying loads on different types of queries seamlessly. The only challenge we faced here is for the model to understand and interpret the schema and also the sophisticated query generation by MongoDB. I also contributed in creating the sample dataset of 700 questions, which is used for fine-tuning the model, which will be further explained by my teammate Shikhar. Thank you.
Thank you, Harsh. So for this project, I sort of acted as a product manager plus developer. So a part of my role was owning the technical design, and I sort of conducted user research in the domain of how similar chatbot agents for similar use cases are built and used, and what is the best received in the market. And I created the product requirements. Along with that, obviously, I helped in the development and the fine tuning of the LLMs, and setting the project timelines and the cost estimates. So I just want to give a quick overview of our design, just not getting into the technical details. We implemented something called an agentic RAG, where there was a separation of concern. What that means is specific AI agents are trained for specific tasks. So, imagine three friends in the version 1.0. The first one, it's only responsible for creating a query. The second one just identifies which property is being talked about. And the third one acts like a customer rep, and it formulates answers based on whatever his friends can unearth. I mean, it seems simple here, but there was a lot of data pre-processing, manipulations, training, fine-tuning, prompt engineering going on here. Some of the key features that we were able to achieve in version 1.0 was out of multiple experiments, 9 out of 10 answers always were correct or apt. And another big feature is it is a multilingual chat. As in Los Angeles, there's a huge Spanish population who use the word language Spanish, and so that is a good feature for them to have. You can get your answers in whatever language you prefer. Then there is no additional storage required whatsoever for our entire solution. And yeah, it has been specifically fine-tuned over 700 plus user questions. For future scope, as you can see in the diagram, what we suggest is a context-aware chatbot, so that the conversation seems more natural. And secondly, I know there is a usage of the OpenAI APIs, but in terms of a best practice, we would like to have a data privacy as well as complete control over the application. So moving away from third-party APIs would be a good effort for the future. Thirdly, we would like a completely voiced assistant. While somebody is looking at the house, they would prefer to have a completely voiced experience. And fourth, we would like to have, instead of like a retrieval based chatbot only, we would want it to perform certain actions as well, and sort of involve the external or the actual agents as well. So these are some of the things that we're looking for in the future. And thank you so much, and I'm passing it on to Ben to explain his project.
Thank you, Shikhar. My name is Ben, and I was a mobile app developer for Delet. Over the summer, I mostly worked in React Native, and I wrote several pages for the application, including the login page, the property listing page, and then the camera page. I handled a lot of the API integration within the app, so connecting it with the already pre-existing backend, talking with the previous developers who set up the bulk of the actual requests that are being done, and I would implement that in the app. And then I also handled a lot of navigation as it came to the different pages within the app and making sure that it was more of a seamless workflow. And now I'll pass it to Satya.
Thank you, Benjamin. During my time at Delet, I focused on several key aspects of our project. I was part of creating mobile application using React Native. We chose React Native because it provides a single solution for developing apps in both Android and iOS. It also helps us to render the app in native language for each platform for an efficient development process. So I developed the sign up page, ensuring a smooth and user friendly registration process of our users. Additionally, I created the door lock page, which allows users to securely log and unlock the property doors. I had the team integrate the various pages of our app with seamless for functionality and a cohesive user experience. Now I'm going to pass it off to Jessica to talk about her project.
Hi everyone, I'm Jessica, and this past month I was working on the website and mobile app. And so my first task was I implemented the Delet website, and I was using both the React and Node.js languages. And so as you can see in this photo, this is just like the hero section of the website that I created. And then my second task was I was able to contribute to the development of the mobile app as well, using React Native, and I was able to help write the lead stage. And my third task that I was able to help with was drafting test cases and scripts to enhance the code robustness, and I also was debugging new software features. Thank you. Hi everyone, I'm
All right, great job, Jessica, and good afternoon, everyone. My name is Sriram, and I've been working on hardware assembly and research. So one of the most core components of Delet is their hardware kit, which consists of some security cameras, door locks, a computer, and a router. And at first, I was mostly soldering, assembling, and programming these hardware kits, as well as working on the whole IoT chain that connects the security cameras and locks together with the device and sends all that data to the cloud and to our customers. Then as I moved more into troubleshooting and developing the embedded software on those kits, as well as taking over some of the technical responsibilities from my senior who ended up leaving the company, and connecting with other developers and companies to keep maintaining and improving our system. That's all for me. I'm going to pass things to Mantan to talk about his project.
Thank you, Shri, for sharing your experience. Hello, I'm Manthan Vattamwar. As a part of the hardware assembly and the research team, I worked on programming, assembling, troubleshooting the hardware hubs, which are our backbone of our company. I also conducted a comprehensive research on the hardware alternatives to reduce the hardware requirement and to make our hubs cost effective. I tried implementing the methods to transform the Wi-Fi module to support different SIMs and to satisfy our project needs. Even I developed a solution using the EasyViz APIs and the cloud platform to address a pressing issue that we were facing, that is to stream the live videos. This solution enables us to stream the videos with minimal latency and the effective record motion based videos. That's it from me. Thank you so much. And now I would like to pass it to Harsh to share his experience.
Thank you, Manthan, for your inputs. And I'm Harshal, and I worked on the hardware assembly and research part for this project. And one of our primary responsibilities was to assemble and program the hardware kits, which included Raspberry Pis, cameras, wireless keypads, and door locks. And another one of my responsibilities was to research new hardware which could provide like better synchronization across the IoT chain, and it could be a much more seamless integration with our products. And I also worked on debugging issues which were causing video latencies and ensuring that the live feed is seamless. Thank you, and I would like to pass it on to Chi now to talk about his part.
Thank you, Farshil. Now I'm going to quickly talk about the technical documentation. So at the beginning of the program, I assisted in integrating the Sweetspot log API. This integration ensures that we can use logs from different brands while maintaining consistent behavior on the front end. Next, I documented our backend APIs in Swagger style, as you can see in the bottom right of the slide. The documentation is organized into 5 sections: contact, hardware, log, meeting, and property. Lastly, to enhance accessibility, I built and deployed a comprehensive documentation website. This site allows future developers to easily find guidance and understand our backend system. Now I would like to pass it to Shireen to talk about experiences.
Great. Thank you, Chi. This year's Summer Smasher turned out to be a really great experience for me and my teammates. And some of the words that they have picked out to summarize their experiences and to share with you are growth-oriented, problem-solving, perseverance, efficiency, resilience, enriching, and cohesive collaboration. Personally, I can speak a bit more to my own experiences with my project, so I chose the word confidence because this is essentially my first internship experience. And at first, I was not sure exactly what would be expected of me or what I would be able to do or struggle with. But as the weeks went on and I got to see the direct impact of my work and efforts and see how it was actually making a difference, I sort of began to feel like, wow, I actually can do something and bring something to the table. And I think that as an engineer, confidence is really important because when you're presented with something that you don't know how to do, you need to have the confidence to be able to say, okay, I can figure this out. I'd like to thank Dvora and Yosef and all the other wonderful people at Delet for making these experiences happen. And I'd also like to thank Arcelia and everyone that worked on the Summer Smasher for providing the opportunity for us to work on these projects. Here's all of our contact information, and we'd love for you guys to reach out for anything. Thank you for listening.
Nice job, you guys. I'm going to pass it to Devorah and to Yosef so that they can say a few nice words.
Guys, I want to say, I'm shocked. You guys really surprised. People say don't trust the student. Some people say don't trust the student, and you guys prove yourself above and beyond. And I'm speechless. You guys did amazing, and some of you solve us very, very I guess big problems. I'll call it. And thank you so much. Thank you guys. Really, really appreciate it. And I'm happy if you guys want to ever come by during the year, help us with some project, work on some of your own project. You're always welcome to come in and chill with us, you know, anytime, guys.
Yeah, I'm just gonna add to it that everyone did meaningful projects. Even if it's just the app MVP, we will actually use it, we will improve it, and we will actually use it. Same thing with the chatbot. So it's very meaningful for the company's growth. And yeah, like Joseph said, I was also surprised. We were a little skeptical before the program started. And we're very sad that it's ended, and we hope some of you will actually stay with us a little bit later. So thank you. If you ever need a recommendation or a reference letter or whatever you need, wherever we can help, we're here.
Amazing. Amazing. Yeah, I know just because I spend so much time, Devorah and Yosef are here at the garage literally every day. And so I know exactly what they've been up against. And you guys have come in right in the nick of time to solve a lot of their kind of unique challenges. And I know they've appreciated you. And so thank you guys for all coming to, and also like shout out to the Delet students, Summer Smasher students who've also been coming into the garage and utilizing this space. You guys are really taking advantage of what the garage has to offer. And so yeah, once you're home, always your home. Come back anytime. Okay, I'm going to stop the recording, but have a great summer.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.